everyone, it's T. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me today. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It is a huge help and does not cost a dime. And I would be eternally grateful. So we are going to do a little experiment today. I have been seeing everyone getting super excited about Madame Glam's new summer neon collection because it's a cat eye, but it's also freaking glow in the dark. I'm like, I've never seen a glow in the dark cat eye before. Well, I cannot go down the Madame Glam hole. That is just, it would be wrong. I cannot start myself down that rabbit hole. I already have so many brands that I love, and I just, nope, can't do the Madame Glam one now. First of all, I would have nowhere to put it. But yeah, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I already said, first of all, it's a little pricey for me, and I don't want to do the VIP thing because I know myself, and I know that I would want to get stuff all the time. So I am just trying to be a little bit more conscious about what I should and should not be ordering. I have not been doing a lot of hauls lately, if you noticed, because I have so many things that honestly I need to get through and swatch all my polishes and kind of go through everything in my room. I want to show you the things I have because I have a lot of things that I got before my channel that I never showed you. But what we're going to do today is we are going to play with some gel polish. I have 5 different kinds of cat eye powder. So this is, and I don't know that you'll be able to see any kind of craziness going on, but this is the magnetic actual cat eye powder that you would put in a gel. So let's just, so you can see. So you can see how it's moving in there. So we are going to make some of our very own cat eyes that glow in the dark today. I've got 5 different colors. So we've got like this kind of a goldy silver, a very, very, very gold, a red, a blue, and then a green that we can add to our polishes. And the polishes I pulled out are actually some that I have yet to show y'all, and I haven't swatched. I haven't even seen anyone talk about these. These are Nail Co. This is actually the very first set of polishes I bought, and I got them from AliExpress. So this is the first AliExpress collection I got, and it is a neon jelly, as we see. So I've got all of these pretty neon jellies, and I do, you know what, we should probably swatch them as we're going as well. I'll get the swatching rings out and I'll swatch them afterwards. I grabbed a few little jars to mix some things in case we decide we want to keep some of these. And I'm also going to, I thought I had it, but here we go. No, I don't want to use that one. One sec, I'll be right. Okay, I decided I wanted to grab this, and we're going to play with some colors and things on here. I just want to see what these will look like, and if there's any that we really, really like, then I do have more of these jars I can pull out if I need to. So I also grabbed just this rubber base that I have gotten off of, it's either Ali or Temu, I'm not sure, OXXI. Thought it would be kind of fun to play around with, just maybe doing something that's clear with some of the cat eye powder and our glow in the dark powder. And then this is just a base coat that I got, and again, same thing, just to mess around with, play around with. I'm not worried about like wasting or ruining anything like that. Okay, again, I think I've told y'all we are going through a heat wave like you would not believe here in the Midwest. And every time I try to put gloves on, I sweat so much that I am literally dropping stuff. So just wanted to clean that out. And we're, excuse me. So the colors that we have that we can use is we have this beautiful neon green. We've got a yellow, very pretty bright yellow. We have a red. One sec. Okay. Oh my goodness, that one was really tight. And then this beautiful purple. We're definitely going to have to do something with that purple. It's so pretty. And then this is, if I'm not mistaken, oh yes, that beautiful pink that they have. I've been trying to move the camera and the lighting around, make sure I have everything for you in frame. So I'm really trying, folks. I'm trying. Let me know how it's going. There's a really pretty orange. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So we have all of these glow in the dark powders that I have. And I'm going to go ahead and put them in the lamp so we can get a better idea of what they look like. And so when we get ready to mix them with something, we will have a better understanding of what the actual glow part is. Because I mean, some of them are obvious, the orange and things like that, but then you'd be surprised because some of them do not glow the color you would think they do. They should. All right. I think for our first one, we're going to have to go with purple just because it is, I think this is the purple if I'm not mistaken, yes. Purple is my favorite, right? My favorite color. So we're going to pour some purple out right here. And then with this purple, I think it would be very pretty. So this one is a baby blue, which would look gorgeous. And then this is a cayenne, a light blue as well. We have our dark purple, lime, and then this orange turns yellow. We don't want to make, whatever we add, we don't want it to take away from our purple color, right? So I'm thinking for this first one, I kind of want to do this sky blue. Now this sky blue is obviously very white, so it's going to take away and it's going to make that, lighten that up some. So we're going to see what it does to it. Mix it up a little bit. And then I'm thinking we're going to use the blue cat eye reflect in it. I think that will be pretty. And then we're going to put it on a nail and see what it looks like. If we like it, we might make some. This is just to kind of like, hey, what will this look like? I have some jars that if I do make something I really like, larger jars, we can, oh my goodness, use those. So this is that blue I was telling you about, right? So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, mix that in, and then we're going to put it on a nail and see what we get. This first one is just totally, like, I barely made any, oh wow. That really changed that color, didn't it? Look at it. That purple polish, the base that we had, looks so different now. All right, I feel like we need a little bit more of that purple again. Oh, that's not the purple. Where did I move the purple? Oh, did I seriously? I think I set it down. Yep, I did. All right, so let's put a little bit more of that purple in and see what we get. I think it's going to be so fun. I'm super excited about this. All right, let's get this all mixed up really well. It does not take much of that powder. Did you see that? That chrome powder with the magnet in it. All right. Let's get one of the brushes, make sure it is ready to go. I don't really care for this brush that much. There we go. This is the one I was thinking of. Okay. Just gonna grab one of these swatchers, and we're gonna do it on a clear first and see what we get. I want to see kind of what that base color looks like, because we had to add, as soon as we added that glow in the dark, it kind of made it slightly, I don't know the word I'm looking for, kind of pastel-y, more pastel looking, not nearly as translucent as it was, but okay, so we're going to put that one coat on there. Let it sort of self-level. I'm going to put it in the lamp, and we're going to see what happens with that, because remember, that has the glow in the dark and the cat eye on it. That's going to be our base. We're going to take that out, and then the next coat we put on will be our one we magnetize. So I'm just going to take this out really quick. Oh yes, you can definitely see the glow underneath the table, so excited about that. We will have some fun video afterwards. Okay, so let's put the brush over here and let's see what we can get it to do. Ooh, sorry, ran into my gimbal. Guess we could move the mouse out of the way as well, huh? I can zoom in just a smudge. Oh yeah, you can most definitely see it moving. Now I feel like, I don't know if it's just, you know, the polishes that we chose and all that. I'm playing with it a lot more than I would like some of the Shayjays, but I don't know if it's because I didn't put enough in it. But you can definitely see the cat eye effect. Hoping you'll be able to see it. We've got our... Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cure that. Now we're going to try it on a white nail and see what we get. I feel like the purple became much more muted looking. It was much more of that neon purple initially, but once we put that cat eye in there, it definitely muted it some, along with the glow-in-the-dark powder, of course. So I guess we could have tried to make that at least a straight line across the nail, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to let that cure. I'm going to bring this one out. Show it to you in the lamp again. See that pretty blue that we added to it, right? And then let's grab, you know what, let's use this one. We're going to grab this top coat, and we're going to top coat this nail and see what it looks like. I want to do another color, but I want to add more of the cat eye powder. I wasn't sure if I was adding too much, not enough. I feel like it would probably, with a cream, you might have seen it a little bit better, just because it would be with that reflex, you can, with the light and the clear on top of it, you can really see it. Okay, let's put our second coat on this white here and see what we get, shall we? I feel like with cat eyes too, you have to make sure you have enough of that polish so that the particles can move around in it. So I'm trying to make sure I give it a nice even coat. Let's just play and see what we can get this to do. See if we can get some of that cat eye to move for us. You can definitely see it. I don't think I put enough in to give it like that crazy, like, let's try the other side, see if it works any better. All right, that magnet, sometimes, honestly, a change of magnet, it makes a big difference too, so let's look. I can really see the blue coming up on that side. I personally feel like it needs more of the powder. So we'll take this one out. So this is the first one we did. And I will turn all the lights off once we're done and stick them in the lamp so that we can see them, because I can see that it's glowing when it comes out. I can put it under the desk and I absolutely can see it glowing. So, all right, let's clean this off. So let's do a color that's closer to our base. So let's do a glow in the dark that's closer to our base. So let's do a green. I'm gonna try this green. And with that green, I'm gonna add this green grass one. We're going to add, this is going to be our glow in the dark. And then we're going to put the green cat eye in this. So I feel like these cat eyes are very dark. The powder I have. It'd be cool if I could get some like lighter colored stuff, but I don't. Honestly, when I found that on, I want to say it was like Alley or something, I was just like, oh wow, I didn't even realize they sold it. So now that neon green that we had, right, has become more of a kind of a forest green with all of this cat eye powder in it. So I wonder, just trying to push this all down. I wonder, we're going to add some of our base coat to it and see what happens. I want to thin it out just a little bit. We're going to use this base coat that I have that I don't even know the name. Don't ask me to pronounce that. I could not if I tried. I would destroy it. I think thinning it out definitely helped. It was too thick with all of the things that we had added to it. It's a very pretty green, but it's not neon at all. There's no neonness to this. But let's go ahead and add a little bit more of this green, our base green that we started with. Just want to see if we can brighten it up just a little bit. I do like how that looks though, with that green in there. That green cat eye powder really is, it's really pretty in here. These would be great for dark cat eyes, right? Because obviously, with these cat eye powders that I have, they really make things look darker quite quickly. So we're going to take some of this green. We're going to start out on a white swatcher this time. It's a very pretty green. I really like it. It's kind of like a olive green, but like just not quite as that green as an olive green. That literally made no sense. I so absolutely destroyed trying to describe that color. And this one we're also going to put on a black to see what it looks like on a black swatcher. So we can see the difference between the black and the white. Okay. Put that in, and I'll show you this one. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we need to top coat this. We're going to top coat the one that we put on the white. Here to have some sort of a fuzzy in it, and it's going to drive me crazy. I realize this is just me playing around. Okay, it's just playing around. All right, let's put our second coat and try to magnetize the sucker and see what we get. And we'll also, like I said, at the end, we'll turn all the lights off so that we can see what kind of a glow we actually get. Oh, wow. This is so interesting. So I feel like with this one, with this magnet at least, and the powder, it really likes to push it away. So I think that turned out really pretty, actually. I need to take my glasses off. I keep looking over the top of my glasses because I want to get a nice view of it. And oh gosh, that's really pretty. Trying to push it all to one side so we can really see the two different sides. All right, so that's on a white. Let's put coat number 2 on the black here and see what we get. I'm liking this green. I think we're going to keep this green. We're going to try to scrape off as much as we can. Oh yeah, look at that. Sorry, it's work. But I'm not going to pay any attention to it because it's work. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. You can really see that across the top. So we're going to put that in. All right, let's take out that first one we did. So this is that purple that has light blue, glow in the dark, and blue cat eye powder in it. Hoping you can see the cat eye. Okay, so those are our first 2 we did, and I really like this green. So we are going to go through and scrape up a bunch of this and see what we can get off of here. May end up adding a little bit of some clear to this. I feel like we've got the majority of it off of there. Okay, so we like this color. So now what we're going to do is we are going to make more of this color. So we're going to add the base coat again that we started with. Add some base coat. Oh my goodness, my mom's having a great time. Whatever she's watching, she's loving it. We are going to add some of our green grass glow in the dark powder. One little tiny scoop. Maybe another scoop. Alrighty, and we're going to put the lid on that really tight. And then I'm going to add one more scoop of our green cat eye powder. I love this. And I'm putting a generous scoop in because I really like how it looks. We're going to mix it up and then we're going to try it and see what it looks like. Okay. I think, oops, I got some on the outside that I did not mean to do that. Let's clean it up real quick before I get it all over myself. Okay, I think we're going to add a little, actually, you know what? I want to add a little bit more of the base coat. I'm going to do a clear, I think. I just dripped some base coat on our disposable towel. These are disposable towels that I don't remember who I saw haul them, but I was like, oh my God, what a great idea. And I had put them away and could not remember where I put them away when I was moving stuff around in my nail room and found them last weekend. And I'm like, yay, I still have like half a package left. So that is so pretty. I do think I want to add maybe a drop of this green in there. So I would say to make a neon cat eye that glows in the dark, we would need probably some sort of a very, very light colored cat eye powder. So like, you know, like a white cat eye powder or something, you know, or like a very light silver maybe, to keep it where you see the cat eye reflectiveness. So let's look and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, you can see that move. See how dark it can get? That's really pretty. I really like this stuff. It's so much fun. I'm loving these. Okay, so we're going to put the lid on this one. Now, yes, these are clear. You can see through these. I put these in a drawer right away that no sunlight gets to, so they should be fine. All right, so we're going to put a lovely top coat on this. I also feel like this gives it more of kind of like that velvet cat eye look. When you look really closely at this polish that we've made, it's got a lot of depth to it. It's very pretty. And now the black one. Wait, oh yeah, we did. I was like, wait, did we cat eye this one? We did. I just needed to look at it from the correct angle, and then you can see it. Okay. My work microphone. Okay, we are back with my disposables. Make life easier on us, right? Okay, here is our white one. Really pretty green on white. Lovely. And here it is on black. Ooh, I got a fuzzy in that one bad, didn't I? Didn't even notice. Okay, so those are our first three. I'm thinking I need some pink in my life. So we're going to try some pink and see what we can come up with. And if we like it, then we'll make a bigger version of it. So we're going to start with some pink polish, some pink jelly polish. I have this pink glow in the dark that says it glows rose red. Oh, that was close. Just want to wipe this off a little bit. I don't want the green getting in there. So I'm going to put in some of this. And then do we totally switch it up and go with this one, or do we go with the red? What should we do? You know what? Let's do this one and see how it looks. And if we don't like it, then we can always try it with the red. Or we could try it with both. Oh my gosh, I wonder what that would do. Kind of makes me want to try it. Let's see. Hopefully it won't turn into a muddy mess. But we're going to try. I definitely think it's going to, oh, look at that color. It is going to affect the pink. It's not going to be pink anymore. That's for sure. It's such a crazy experiment, right? All right, lid on here. And this magnet, excuse me. Thank you very much. And let's just kind of put a little bit of this together. We're going to have to add more. This is going to be so thick. Let's go ahead and, we can't even tell it's pink anymore. Let's go ahead. I'm going to put some of these back here. I want to put the lids on so I don't spill. Because I'm thinking, to be truthful with you, it's probably going to come out better if we just use the glow-in-the-dark powder and the oh my god, my brain just went blue, and the cat eye powder. So I'm using some of this rubber base on this one because why not, right? We'll see how that works. I'm very interested to see what the two different color cat eye powders will end up doing. Oh. I'm wondering, do you think they will like show up separately when you do the magnet? Like, will you see red and then gold, or will they like kind of mix together? Do you know what I mean? We will find out, won't we? We need some more liquid in here, and we're going to go ahead and go with that original base coat we were using because it was a thinner base, and I think it just worked a little bit better for us being thinner. Okay, mixy, mixy, mix. This is how we mix. We may still need even more, to be honest with you. Kind of want to okay, what do I want to add? I think I want to add a little bit more of the pink powder here. See if it'll give it a little bit of a color. I have so many of these glow in the dark powders. I went crazy with them for a little while, and like everything, I put them in everything. Okay. Hopefully that is enough. And I don't decide to add any more to it. But with me, you just never know. That definitely made it like a more of a pinker base now. Adding that pink glow in the dark. All right, so okay, are we ready? Let's do this. What do we think we want to do this on? Let's do it on all three and see what it looks like. So we'll start with a clear. Oh, okay. So it is fairly thick. I mean, not horrible. And when you look at it, you can definitely see the two different cat eyes, the little shiny sparkly glitter. We're going to try to do this one slightly different than the way we've been doing the other ones. We're going to try to get rid of all of the sparkly stuff in it now. See what we get. I'm going to push it away, see if we can get it to disappear. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get it to disappear like I want it to. And it does not seem to be moving very well. Or maybe it's me, I'm not sure. I definitely could see from the back something was happening. So where's our other magnet? I wonder if we have this one too thick. I mean, there was some movement from the back, you can see. I think because it is so thick that it takes a hot second for all of the powder to kind of deactivate. So try to pull it all back, right? So that it's a darker looking nail. We're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna add a little clear to this because I feel like that's part of our problem we're having now is it's a little too thick. So we're just gonna add some of our mixing clear here. Mix this up a little bit. See if that helps the particles move a little better. Okay. And pick it up for a sec. I can kind of scrape it together really well. Now, that was a clear. Let's try it on a white. See if we get more movement. Definitely moves better as I'm putting it on the nail. So I think that first one, I made it way too thick. So note to self, not as thick next time. Let's see what it looks like when we play with the magnet now. Oh yeah, we can see it move so much better. All right, now this is the moment of truth. Let's see what it looks like when we start actually trying to get it to do something for us. I am not seeing the two different colors like I was wondering if you would see a distinctive red line and then maybe a distinctive goldish one, but I definitely do not see that. You definitely need to work with this a little bit more, I feel like. It is something that it doesn't move as nicely as some of the ones I'm used to playing with. Be truthful, but again, I don't have any clue what the ratio should be when mixing your own cat eye, right? We're just going to see what works and what we can come up with and what we like. So hopefully, we made that. It's kind of like it's a very pretty orange we've made. All right, let's do it on our white and see what we get. The white looks so much darker. We were able, because we thinned it out, remember, between the first one and the second base. Okay, let's see. Let's try something different. Let's do that thing where they like kind of spin it around in a circle. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to do it. See, I feel like that all that did for me was to push it down towards here, towards that end. Which, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but that's not what I was trying to do. I mean, actually, it looks kind of cool. And then, like, you get this to kind of come up a little bit more, maybe. So this one is got that cat eye like right down towards the end. I'm not sure. I think I want to play with this again and get it like mix it up a bit. Okay. So let's try to do the French. See, now I can see it here really well, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on camera. I wonder, we have a bunch of different kinds of magnets. I wonder what other effects we can get. So this is a smaller magnet. I wonder if that does anything differently. Now I feel like I'm starting to see like a distinctive, more like of a red than that gold using that magnet. So this one wants to push it away. So when I'm doing it back and forth here, it is definitely pushing all of that powder, all of that cat eye powder to the other side of the nail. I'm going to try to do the same thing here and have it more towards the... I can literally feel the nail move. Like you can feel the magnetic pull. That's a trip. It looks pretty. Ooh, almost knocked that on the ground. Okay. So our multiple magnets here, they're all stuck together now. Let's top coat this baby and see what we get. Oh, did I not? I don't think I cured that. I'm like, what is going on here? Yeah, I don't think I cured this nail. So Whoops. Either that or I didn't turn it on for very long, but no, I did not care that at all. Let's try that again, shall we? I can't believe, I did that just the other day. I was recording a video and I did the same thing where I thought I was swatching and I thought I had put the swatch, well, I had put it in the lamp. I thought I had turned the lamp on, but I definitely did not turn the lamp on. So, all right, so here's that first one again. And let's see what we can get. We're going to actually try one of the fun magnets that has all the different shapes and things. Let's try this flower thing and see what happens. I don't think I have it close enough to the nail. It's so hard with the magnets. I'm always worried with this one specifically that I'm going to touch something because you can't really see where things are when you're holding it this way. Trying to see if we can get it to do something for us. No, I don't like it. I think it's still too thick. So we're just going to kind of wipe some of that off. It still feels fairly thick, and I think that's part of our problem, is I think I have it too thick still. Yes, those are magnets all stuck together. Okay, so it just sort of pushed it away so you can see that really pretty orange. Here's our first one, and I know for sure I cured this. I think what I want to do on this next one is pigment powder, glow-in-the-dark pigment powder only, and cat eye powder, and see what we get. But that turned out really pretty. Top coat this. All right. I am going to scrape this off into a jar. I think it will be really pretty in the fall for some fall nails. Okay. What a mess. I also am going to add some more clear to it because, like I said, I'm 99% sure we have it too thick. That's why we're not getting as much movement. I think I went a little cray-cray. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to add some of our clear and Then mix it with the brush because there's some of that really pretty polish on our brush we're going to try to save. I think making it much thinner is the way I need to go for the next one. Because let's see just how this moves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, much thinner. I need to make it much, much thinner. Much thinner. Okay, better idea though on that one now. Put it on here. Move this over here. Okay. Let's see, what color should we do now? We've done that. We got a green and we had a purple. Oh, we haven't done a blue or a yellow. What about a blue? I feel like a blue might be a good one. We've got some blues, some oranges, some greens. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, we're actually going to mix this one in a jar. What color is this one? Green. Okay. We're going to do cayenne glow-in-the-dark powder with what color? Let's do a gold. Gold will be interesting, and we're not going to do a crap ton of this gold. Gold is the powder. Then I'm pretty sure we're going to end up with a gold polish from this. If I can, oh gosh, I was like, where's the lid? It's right in front of your face, Teresa. We're going to go, and I think I'm actually going to use this base coat. Rather use all of these cheap bottles up of things that I got off of Ally before I use some of the other stuff. Okay. Oh, we need to wipe this off, don't we? Let's get this off of here. Let's mix it up and see what we have. I think just from how it feels mixing, I think we need some more. Okay. So basically I did 2 drops, middle-sized drops. And let's see what we get. Let's see if we can see the movement first, shall we? Ooh. Okay, we definitely are getting movement. I might want to make it just a little bit thinner, though, to be truthful with you. I want to see how much movement we can get with this one. Now, mind you, I put in that cayenne as the glow in the dark, so this should be interesting. Let's try this on a black one. Let's just straight up start with a black, shall we? Oh, wow. We may not even do 2 coats of this one. We might just play with the cat eye on this and see what it looks like. All right, let's see what we get. So all of these cat eyes, I feel like, are ones that, like to push away from your magnet. So like we're going to get this really pretty stripe down the middle of this nail. Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry, but I mean, that's really fucking pretty. That's really pretty. I'm so stoked about that. All right, here's our other two that we did last time. On a clear and on a white. I'm excited. All right. And let's try a clear. Okay, so we're gonna do, I wonder what it would look like. We're gonna play with this one and not do 2 coats. We're gonna see how clear that base is and what that base really looks like. Okay, so the base ended up kind of being a very light, oh my Lord, that's fucking beautiful. It's a very light, almost a super light orange. That's so pretty. So far, I'm thinking this one is my favorite. But look at that. I mean, my goodness. We will, like I said, at the end, stick these all in the lamp and see if we have any glow-in-the-dark stuff going on with them. We definitely have cat eye going on. That's a for sure. But what about the glow-in-the-dark? That's what I'm curious. Very, very curious. Now, the one on the left, I feel like I can see it glowing, literally glowing in the lamp. I'm going to take it out real quick and just put it in the middle of the table. Oh my God, that is so pretty. Okay, we're making more of this. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. I'm so excited about this. Okay, I need to put some more cayenne in here, I think. It is such a pretty blue glow under the desk with that gold. All right, so let's top this real quick. I'm very, very excited about this color, actually. Okay, put that one in. Take this one out real fast and go under the table with it. It glows as well, but I feel like you can see better glow with the clear than with the black. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about how pretty that turned out. And mix this in. Okay. Ow, I have such an itch on my arm. All right, I'm going to put the lid on this. Super stoked about that last one. Super, super stoked. I'm going to show it to you, but I want to look at it under the table first. Oh. So it turns out kind of glowing, sort of greeny looking because it's the gold with the cayenne in it. Oh, it's so pretty though. I'm really excited about that one. Really, really excited about it. And then here it is on the black. So pretty. Okay, what color should we do next? I feel whatever color we do probably going to want to get a jar and put it in it, because now that I have a better idea of how to mix them, I have a feeling I'm going to really, really like them. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I feel the need for a blue. Question is, do I do a light blue or a dark blue? We're going to go with the light blue, I think. So I'm going to put that in first. I'm going to pour quite a bit in there because we're using that kind of as our color base, like I said. Pour a bunch of this in there. Okay. And then I'm going to, I want to do blue in the blue. So let's wipe this off. This is kind of like a blue purple, right? So it's going to make this such a different color when we start mixing it. Oh, I'm so excited. These are fun. I'm liking these. This is I have had these magnetic cat eye powders for a while, right? Just haven't, pulled them out to play with them. Got so many things that it, gets overwhelming. You don't know what you're going to play with. But I'm very glad I did decide to pull them out and play with them. Now, I feel like I want to add, this has got a very black base to it, so I just added a bunch more clear. Really mixing it well. I might want to put, I'm going to grab one pigment powder from over here. This is just a light blue pigment powder. And it has like a pearlescent to it. But it's very light compared to what's in there. So I'm hoping it might lighten it up some. Oh my goodness. Do you see this? OMG. Okay, I am so excited about this. Just wonder what it's going to look like as just like not a cat eye, when it's like, just on the nail. Because that chrome definitely lightened it up, right? And we've got that blue cat eye in there still. And it freaking glows in the dark. We're going to try this one on a white first. Oh, wow. It looks like a metal almost, doesn't it? That's what we got from that chrome powder that we added to it. But it's not nearly as dark a base as it looks anymore, like it was looking, right? It's looking like it was going to be a very black base. Let's just play with this for a second and see what we get. Why am I losing my mind and not seeing the magnet I want? Oh, because I put it over here. I'm like, the magnet I want to use. Oh. Wow, that's wild. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. I mean, I can see it here, but sometimes that's the issue, is like seeing it on camera. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to do with this one is we're going to do what we normally do. We'll put that base coat on, right? That base color, and then we'll put the second coat on and see what we get. What kind of movement we get. Here is this one top coated. I mean, come on, come on. All right, let's try this one on another. Let's try it on a black and see what it looks like on black. Ooh, almost on the wrong side. I wonder if this one needs more cat eye powder in it now that I put that chrome powder in there, you know? This is definitely thinner, so it's not that it's too thick. Ooh, it's a fuzzy on the magnet. See, I can actually see it. The blue is like, oh my. Just hope you're going to be able to see this on camera. It's so pretty. So I feel like this one's more of a subtle one because it's got that blue, right? Goes dark to that pretty blue on the top. Okay, so this is just one coat of that on a black. So now we're going to do coat number 2 on this nail and see what we get. That was way too much. Oh, I have an itch on my head. Okay, let's see. What do we get? I can see it pushing it all to one side. It pushes it away from this magnet. Hoping you'll be able to see that as well. I don't feel like you get as much of a bang for your buck, so we need to add something to this. Let's see, what do we want to add? So we did the blue. Let's, you know what, let's add, I wish I had a straight up silver. I wonder what a little green would do to it. I think it's gonna go to, we're gonna try, oh, we're gonna try the red actually and see what we get. I'm feeling so far the ones that I've noticed the biggest difference on, right, is when we use opposing colors. Let's see what we get here. This is going to change the color of this completely. Trying to see if we can make it more purple, which it appears to be turning. Okay, so definitely more like a pearl purple now. Let's see what that looks like, shall we? Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. It's so like, oh gosh, I wish it's just so multi-dimensional that I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick it up. Does this move? It's definitely moving. And like I said, it likes to go away from the magnet. see like the multiple colors, like it's like a pinky purple reflect now? We're going to play with that one again. We're going to add more. We're going to try it over this one and see what we get. We're just having fun playing. Just to kind of give us an idea of what it would look like if we layered it. See, I'm liking that blue and red mixed together. Oh my. I'm hoping you can see that purple that we're getting. Huh. That was interesting. I wasn't expecting. I knew I wanted it to be slightly purple, right? So adding that red in there definitely obviously changes the color. And here it is with just one coat. We're going to put another coat on that. Okay. Oh, hey, fuzzy. I don't like the fuzzies. Okay. All right, let's see what we get. See, the red is definitely popping out in this more. So it's becoming more purple. So it's definitely like a purple reflect. Not a blue, not a red, but more of like and it's a pinkier purple. See if we can get it to do the full like velvet thing so you can really see it. Here, you can really see a distinct color shift. Okay. We're going to put the lid on this one. But I kind of want to use let's try a green. Because what I want to do is I want to do the yellow and the gold together. And I want to do it with this green grass. Yeah. Probably use all of this bottle eventually. Okay, and then like I said, I want to use some of the green in here. Let's wipe off our stir. And then I want to use a little gold. Oh geez, look what I just did. Someone was not paying attention. That is not the correct lid, lady. Don't want to. There we go. I'm like, I don't want to waste any. Alrighty, and then I want to put, like I said, some gold in there as well. Let's stir up. I was going to say, let's stir it up and see what we got, but we got to clean it off first. This definitely feels more olive green than that first one we mixed. So this was the first one, right? That's what we have now. So definitely more olive green using that gold and green. But I'm also thinking maybe 1 second. I'm going to use a little bit of chrome, green chrome. We're just going to use like just a little bit this time. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have. Oh, we need to clean our brush off. And this is probably going to be our last one, I think. I just wanted to mess around with this a little bit, get an idea of what we could come up with. But I definitely think I need to see if I can find any other of the like magnetic cat eye powder in like lighter shades that don't have such that dark undertone. Okay, so let's put that in. And let's top coat these babies. I'm really hoping that you'll be able to see the really pretty reflect. We might have to get the cell phone out so you can see, but if we do, we do. No big deal. Okay, so first one. I've been doing so much swatching lately that I am going through top coat like a mad woman. But it's my own fault for not swatching these polishes when they first showed up. To be truthful, I mean, that's why I didn't know what was in any of them, is because I would get them, I'd do a video and haul them for y'all, put them on the shelf, and go on to the next one. And for a while there, I was doing so many hauls, it was crazy. But I'm not going to be doing any more hauls like that any longer. And I'm actually going to switch up the way I do my giveaways. Super excited for how I'm going to change the giveaways completely. I mean, just absolutely 100% completely different than what I have been doing currently. So excited about that. Okay. And I will be doing my giveaways on lives going forward. So it's just more of that, like, you know, that instant gratification where you're like talking to the people, and it's going to be the people on my lives will be the people who will have a chance to win something. And I'm not going to tell you what live it is. I won't even mention any live until that's going to have a giveaway. I'm just going to surprise people and be like, guess what? I think we're going to do a giveaway. Wow, look at that. So that is the green and gold with a little bit of green chrome powder in it. That is just like, holy moly, that's pretty. All right. I definitely, yeah, I think that's the last one we're going to do. I keep saying that. I definitely think it's going to be the last one, and then I'm like, I really haven't done an orange. orange. Kind of feel like we need to do an orange, don't you? We need to do an orange. Okay, so it wasn't my last one. We're going to do an orange. And then we will put all of these away and hang out another time. We're going to do an orange, like a lot of orange glow in the dark. And we're going to use this one. Or do I want to put red in it? No, I'm going to do this one. I'm hoping it will keep the orange of the glow in the dark, because that's really what I want. Not turn too crazy gold. Let's clean this off. Let's stir this up and see what we get. Okay, so it's definitely keeping the orange. I might want to, it's kind of thick though. I feel like I need to thin it out, but I also, it's kind of more like a goldy color. I want to get some real orange in there. Like orange. Let's see, hopefully we won't have to add more, but we'll see. Might have to put a little bit more orange in. I'm trying to think if I have any orange pigment powder that isn't a pearlized one, because this is starting to look more like a sable color to me. We're going to put you know what we're going to do? We're going to add some red of the glow in the dark and see if it will take it more orange for us. Might have added too much. I might have added way too much, but you just never know, right? Let's see what we have here. Put the lid on first. Please go more orange. Not exactly what I was looking for. I mean, it is more, but it's just like too dark. Hold on. I'm going to try lightening it up and see what we get. I feel like this one's going to just be like crazy. All right. Let's see what we have. I mean, I can see that orange, sort of orange undertone to it. And that definitely lightened it up, adding that light pearl, but I feel like I need some more of this. All right. Okay. I feel like that's starting to look more orange, or at least have an orange base undertone. Do you know what I mean? Starting to get kind of thick though. So I think we're going to have to add more clear, and then we're going to leave it alone and see what it looks like. Oh, we're coming down to the end of this bottle, that's for sure. Might be the last of it. Okay, I think that might be enough. I think it is. Okay. Mix, 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 mix. Ooh. I feel like it's very sable colored. Let's see what it looks like on a nail, shall we? We're going to do a black nail first. And this one, we're going to do 2 coats like we would normally do. Just do a 2 coat. So first coat is just going to be the color by itself. Okay. Oh, let's take some of these out of the lamp. All right. Let's look what we have here. So this is that purpley one on top of that blue that we initially made that I didn't really care for after all. So we no longer have that blue, which was this. It just didn't do much for me. I kind of felt like it was boring. And here's the purple just on a clear. We are most definitely going to have to get the camera out so that you can see all the reflect. And this is the green and yellow, or the green and gold mixed together. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, does that glow in the lamp? I can definitely tell you that this glows in the lamp big time. All right, coat number 2. All right, let's see what we get, shall we? I keep running into pigment powder over here. So I feel like I can see more of, like it takes on more of an orange as soon as I start playing with the cat eye part of it. Oh my gosh, and it glows in the lamp like insanely glows in the lamp. So some of these glow in the darks are really going to be fun. What I need to do is to get myself some pigment powders that don't have like that chrome to them. You know what I mean? So they're not like that pearly pigment powder. Okay, we're back and I cleaned up some. And what I did was I grabbed my cell phone and I've got the flashlight on so that we can see the cat eye on all these. So this is that really pretty green and gold I made. So that's the green and the gold mixed together. Come on, focus. Focus. Sorry, trying to get it to focus. All right, so this is that blue that we put that blue cat eye in, and you can see it like right there. You can kind of see that blue go across. A little disappointed. Didn't come out nearly as pretty as I thought it was going to. So we added then, come on. Focus on my hand, pretty please. Really annoying me that you can't see how pretty these are. You can see the cat eye though. This one is a purple. It's annoying me to no end that I cannot show these on camera as well as they should be shown. So this is that last one. I was trying to make more orange cat eye, which definitely, when you look at it that way, is much orangier. Okay. Now the golds. The golds are the ones that are just like, really? Wow. I mean, look at that. Incredible. Maybe that's the best way to do it, is on top of my hand like that, so you can kind of, I mean, and that's with nothing. That's just a clear base. All right. Oh, look at that. That's that red. The red with that little bit of the gold in it, with that pink glow in the dark. Ooh. Here it is on a clear. So not quite as red on the clear as it is on the white, but very pretty. These are the first two we made. Oh, see, now you can really see it now that we have the lamp on in here. Really see that pretty blue. Here it is on the white. Oh yeah, very, very pretty. And then our last two, that original green we made that just like was like, are you kidding me? Look at how pretty that is. Okay, now what we're going to try to do is we're going to turn some lights off and see if we can show you what these look like if they glow like we want them to do. So let's turn some of these lights off. I'll be right back. All right, so let's see if we can see these glow. Ooh, the glow on this one is like incredible. Look at that. So yes, you can definitely see them glow. Let's see that green that has the blue glow underneath. Look at how green that glows. Oh my gosh. So crazy. Okay. I knocked over my phone stand, so let's put some of these in here. See what we can get. So definitely we have a glow on these. Some of them more than others, that's for sure. So let's see what we get here. Hopefully you can see them on here. So yeah, we've got a lot of green glow going on these. Let's see what these purples do. Wish you could see them better, and I might come back in here later tonight when it's dark and do this so that you can really see what they look like. Oh gosh though, but look at that blue. It really glows blue. So yes, you can definitely see a glow with them. I wish it was darker so you could see it better. But I think I'm going to definitely try to find some cat eye powder that, oh my, look at this one. That gold with the, oh, yes, okay. We have got to figure out some way to get some better pictures of these because they look so fun. Let's turn the lights back on. I'm super stoked about how the glow goes. That's for sure. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of a, change up the, oops, sorry. Change up the temperature of the light a little bit more. Hopefully you can see all of those. Let's zoom in, give you a little bit better look. But yeah, I mean, look at the sparkle. Oh, the sparkle in these, I mean, come on. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Alrighty. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Playing with all of these polishes and just, you know, kind of having fun. I did not know if we could do a glow-in-the-dark cat eye, but we definitely can. I need to get some different cat eye polish or cat eye powders that are lighter so they don't turn the colors so dark. But like this green right here, the glow on this when you bring it out of the lamp is just incredible. It's so, so, so bright. And it makes it just that much greener. Alrighty, with that, I want to wish you all peace, love, and joy. Hope you have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. And I love you, love you, love you. Have a great one. Mwah.